Hello everyone and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. Breaking. Bybit Exchange relist XRP after previous delisting. Are you paying attention yet, Brian Armstrong? Don't you think it's about time for Coinbase to do the right thing and relist XRP already? Good for Bybit for doing this. Top expert predicts Judge Torres to conclude XRP sold on exchanges aren't securities. This is coming from Ashley Prosper. So it is worth noting that one of SEC's experts claimed investors were relying on Ripple's efforts when they purchased XRP. However, the judge dismissed the report after the expert confirmed that he did not speak to any XRP holder. The expert also revealed that he would have given a different report if he communicated with XRP investors. According to Prosper, the judge will rule that XRP secondary market sales are not securities because of the 3,000 affidavits from XRP holders previously submitted by Ripple. If the affidavits are insufficient to declare XRP secondary market sales as non-securities, the judge may reference the 15 amici briefs submitted by different entities supporting Ripple. Prosper said some of these amici purchased XRP for real-world use cases and not for investment purposes. And you know, when you bought your XRP, you had no clue what Ripple was even doing, or even who Ripple was. Same thing with me. Today it's a lot different. Now I point out in video after video how Ripple is expanding and growing all throughout the world. But the day I bought my XRP, it was because somebody probably told me in a video that XRP is going to hit massive prices in the future, and I wanted to make sure I was holding for that time to come. But you know, that doesn't make XRP a security at all. And you know, we don't expect anything from Ripple. We expect our investment to take off at some point based on its use case and utility. So this doesn't sound like someone planning to step down anytime soon. Gensler told reporters Wednesday at a press conference that he won't recuse himself, saying he's fully compliant and well aware of his ethical responsibilities. Now, the reason I wanted to bring this up is because recently there was a lot of speculation and rumors that Gary was stepping down. Well, it doesn't look like Gary's going anywhere until this administration changes in the White House. Make no mistake, Gary Gensler's SEC Gov is not a social or climate regulator despite what his agenda suggests. Republicans are working to refocus the SEC's attention on sound financial regulation so American markets remain the envy of the world. You know, the U.S. led the way with Internet 1.0 and Internet 2.0. Now Web 3 is here, and guess what? The U.S. is not leading the way. Instead, the rest of the world is leading the way. We are going to be left behind time and time again because of Gary Gensler and this anti-crypto army in Washington. And for what? So the big banks can come in and take control of crypto. Loomis, Gildebrand, Crypto Bill 2.0 has been revamped and will be unveiled in the Senate today. This means there is now significant crypto legislation in both the House and the Senate. One thing I want to point out is this right here. The bill's big ticket item is the border it draws between securities oversight and everything else. The long-awaited division that would give the SEC and the CFTC their crypto marching orders. Broadly, it says that assets that don't give the investor a financial interest in a business shouldn't be considered a security. So think about that. Okay, that's talking directly about Ripple and XRP, because we don't expect anything to come from Ripple at all. We expect it to come from our XRP holdings. even if they benefit from entrepreneurial and managerial efforts that determine the value of the asset. That's Ripple out there growing and expanding all throughout the world. That doesn't make XRP a security at all under this bill. Those issuing cryptocurrencies would make twice yearly disclosures to the SEC, but as long as their tokens don't represent debt or equity or tick other ownership boxes, they'd stay outside SEC reach unless the agency wins a court challenge also outlined in the bill. Now, here's what I see going on. Everybody seems to want to hand power over to the CFTC, and that is a very good thing. Because I pointed out in previous videos how the CFTC, people that work there, higher ups in the CFTC, they talk about crypto in a way no one else does. They talk about the retail investor. They say the average person can come in, put some money into crypto, and walk away with life-changing money. And you want that opportunity to stay in the future. You want future generations to be able to invest into crypto. And I like the idea of that because I want my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren to be able to invest into crypto in the future. And you know, the CFTC seems like the agency to make that happen. Now take a listen to this really quick.
Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand are about to reintroduce their crypto regulation bill that stalled in Congress last year. Following the FTX collapse, the new bill adds more language and consumer protection and includes feedback from the SEC. Yeah. Senator Lummis joins us now with more details. The SEC Senator, to crypto fans, that's like, well, it's letters, but it's kind of a dirty word. You getting anywhere at all? I mean, look what's changed since last time. BlackRock, Fidelity, who else? Charles Schwab. I mean, these are brand name companies. Why is Congress, they're so behind on what the private sector is trying to do right now? Let's go.
Take notice how he said, let's go. That was great. But I think Congress needs to step in and do something. The problem I see is that the private sector right now is trying to take hold of crypto. Look what BlackRock is trying to do right now. And look at JP Morgan as well. Breaking news, South Dakota Gov vetoes bill excluding crypto from definition of money. Now, I like the idea that they vetoed this, and this points out exactly what they're trying to do in Washington. I respectfully return to you House Bill 1193 with my veto. House Bill 1193 is an act to amend provisions of the Uniform Commercial Code, known as the UCC. HB 1193 adopts a definition of money to specifically exclude cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, as well as other digital assets. At the same time, these UCC revisions include central bank digital currencies as money. These developments concern me for several reasons. So they don't see cryptocurrency as money, but they see a CBDC as money. And that's what they're pushing for in this country. That's why they're pushing for it all throughout the world right now. And the World Economic Forum is the one pushing for this harder than anyone else. I'm going to do a separate video on CBDCs, and it's crazy. But we think of central bank digital currencies like some big bank building sitting somewhere, like the central banks of the world. But it seems it's something far different. I'm going to point that out in another video. So United Kingdom recently approved a bill that made crypto trading a regulated financial activity within the country. But the cop on the beat, Gary Gensler, and the crypto mafia group has fouled the U.S. blockchain and tech industry. Ripple executives applaud UK crypto regulations, claims US lags behind. And we know the US is lagging behind. And the reason that everything is pushing forward everywhere else is because they're capitalizing on all that innovation leaving the US. SAB goes live with instant USD payments for corporates using Ripple technology. The Saudi British Bank has launched an instant cross-border transfer service for the U.S. corridor through the blockchain payment technology powered by Ripple. The launch of this service was announced during the 5th edition of the Future Investment Initiative, led by the Public Investment Fund, held on October 26th to 28th in Riyadh. Ripple-powered solutions continue to be part of SAB's strategic plan aimed towards digital transformation and enriching customer experience, and align with Vision 2030 and the Financial Sector Development Program. SABB is not only the first Saudi bank to join Ripple's network for blockchain technology, but it is also the first bank in the region to offer near real-time USD settlement for its corporate clients. This expansion of the solution to cover U.S. corridor is the third one through Ripple, post the successful activation of this technology for the Indian rupee and Lankan rupee in early 2019. With the kingdom's enhanced focus on digital-enabled solution, SABB aims to continue to bring innovation solution to its customers in the country. The reason I wanted to point this out today is because now it's being talked about once again. They're going even back to 2019, where Ripple was already had a stronghold in Saudi Arabia. And some of those payment services are already tied to the U.S. at the same time. Yet we're supposed to believe that Ripple and XRP isn't going to be used by the United States in the future. And people they live in denial in the crypto space. You ever take notice if they don't like XRP, or they just absolutely hate XRP deep to its core, they want to try to make you think that something else is going to take the place of XRP at some point. It's too late. The train has already left the station. Are you there? Have it, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto analytics platform Messari says Ripple is working with governments across the globe to explore central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, built atop the XRP ledger blockchain. And we know this is already happening all throughout the world. And, even the BIS is saying already that, Ripple pretty much is the chosen one. And they're also going to utilize XLM as well. So Ripple launches cutting-edge CBDC platform empowering central banks and financial institutions. A recent survey by the BIS suggests that by 2030, 24 central bank digital currencies could be in circulation globally. Ripple has unveiled an advanced CBDC platform leveraging its private ledger technology. Customizable management. Government entities can tailor the parameters of their CBDCs according to their specific requirements and objectives. This flexibility empowers central banks to adapt their digital currencies to their unique economic and regulatory landscapes. Wholesale and retail CBDC support. Ripple's platform enables the issuance of both wholesale and retail CBDC. And the new platform is already based on the XRP ledger. So they already built this in. It's ready to go. And that's why I said any country who's lagging behind will want to jump on board with Ripple because they make it so easy for that to happen. But again, we're all delusional as XRP holders, according to everyone else in the crypto space. Yet all the writing is right there on the wall. After holding for 6 months, the US dollar currency index, DXY, takes out the lows. This is coming from Blockchain Backer. And like I said before, this is one chart I always keep an eye on. Because once the DXY falls, crypto will start to rise. It's happened in every other bull run. And it's going to happen again in the future. Except I think once this time the DXY falls, I think that's going to be game changing. I think we're going to see a blow off top for both crypto and the stock market. Because I think once it starts plunging, they're just going to let it happen. Usually they come in and they come up with a solution to strengthen the dollar. I think this time around it's going to be far different. I think they're already looking towards a new financial system. I'm talking about this Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell and most of the politicians in Washington as well. They're ready to bring in the digital era, the fourth industrial revolution. But like I said before, we'll talk about that in another video. With that said, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.